Okay, I'm going to ask a few other people who are listening. Sami, your thoughts on the discussion?
Well, I love the presentation. Obviously, lots of skills to be learned. What I guess my biggest concern is because I don't coach a team, I coach at camps. So I'm hiring instructors for that week or for a couple weeks, and how to preemptively teach them these skills. So Kim gave some great ideas of, when she was talking, and I just was thinking with the Zoom culture now, this is something that I could go over the drills with my instructors before I get to that city. Sort of have a meet and greet with the instructors and sort of pass over some expectations, but also get some ideas from them as to how they learned or how they taught these things. So yeah, not having the ability to be around the instructors. We run 2 ice surfaces at the same time, so you're kind of reliant on them being able to teach. But I don't know if, Kim, you have any more suggestions for that, and what to do preemptively prior to a camp setting.
That's a great point, and something that I'm going to have to navigate too. We're starting a program here in the spring that's got 320 of our Leaside kids in it, and I'm not going to be on the ice for most of it. So we're trying to cement some fundamental skills in everybody, the coaches and the players alike. So I will be working through that challenge in the next couple of weeks, Sami, because I've not.
Perfect. I don't need it till July.
Okay,
July and August. So you let me know how it goes. I will use what you best practice.
I will have recorded it and I will share it with you.
Perfect. I love it. That's why I love this group.
But basically, I would have the practice plan and send it out, and then in Mike's platform, you can actually embed videos inside the drill plan. So you can actually have the drill and then like click a little camera and it shows your video of the drill, as well as the little picture. So that's kind of cool, but again, pretty nerdy. So that would be the way that I would do it. And then, like most drill drawing, you would have the key points. So whether it's initiating contact or all of that, but yeah, probably just going through the drills similar to the way I did would be the way to do it. And then, you depending on what your instructor setup is, right? I tend to have a lead person who is not necessarily the head instructor, but kind of the coordinator, or they're sort of there to like make sure the drills are running right and like make sure, as opposed to physically running the drill. So
right, they're like making sure the timing is on, making sure everybody's doing that.
Yeah, so usually that's me. Usually I'm the floater. But that's the person who really like needs to get it. And I don't know if I've talked about this before, but often I would have everybody running the same drill at the same time. So what that allows is if you
did talk about that a couple of weeks ago, and I really love that idea, mostly not for the kids, but mostly for the boredom of the instructor. You're running 4 ice sessions in a row, and if you have to do a station 3 times, you're then explaining it 12 times. That is always the toughest thing, right? And so if they're doing it together, I love that idea, mostly for the engagement of the instructor.
But it also makes it easier for you if you're trying to get these instructors up to speed that are not, physically where you are. I mean, really, you just have to make sure the lead dog knows what they're saying, right?
And then I mean, I have some great leaders like Janelle Kohanchuk or Jocelyn LaRock or Bridget Laquette. Like people can certainly run it, the top ones, but my worry is the other ones. So I love that idea of them teaching them at the same time, teaching the instructors.
Yeah, it's worked out really well for me. Like, and sometimes some of my junior instructors are junior players or major AA players. Like they're not even necessarily people who have a lot of instructing experience. And again, you've got the floater, who goes around and says, oh, actually make sure they do it like this with their hands. So they kind of fix it as it goes along. But that's an easy way to do it where it doesn't rely on everyone being an expert on their own drill, right? You just need one expert and you just run them through the progression. Again, it depends how you want to run it. If you're running 6 different skills all at the same time, maybe this doesn't work. But if you want to run a physicality thing that takes them from A to F, this format works a lot better. That's just the way I teach now. I don't teach like all different skills at the same time. But yeah, you can steal all my stuff, Sami. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. I love it.
No problem.